Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ladies and gentlemen, I gotta show you these mountains behind me. We're on our way into Skye, and I could not help but stop. These are magical. It is like moss decided to crawl up a mountain, or grass decided to go to the top of a mountain. Do you not see this? This is like insanity. This is like the Scotland I like had in my head or dreamed of, and it's like amazing to see it for the first time. So, what it is, what it do, guys? Good morning from the Isle of Skye. So we are here heading up to the hike, the Quiraing, and we have stopped in a small town on the way up to the hike. So just had to show you this beautiful coast. We got some sheep on the side of the road. Just look at this little town. It's just so beautiful. And we're really lucky because we have sun today. So the fact that we have sun is kind of, I don't want to say an anomaly, but in some ways it is. It started raining this morning, sleeting this morning, and now we have this beautiful day. So we're hoping the weather holds out. But I'm excited to take you on the hikes today, on some of the sites that we're going to see. But right now we are hanging out with some sheep as well. So this is the closest we've been to sheep the whole trip. So snapping a few photos here and there. So literally we are like 2 seconds into the hike and this is the backdrop. Like, this is insane. Do you see this? Look at this. This is absolutely magical. It's like I was dropped off Lord of the Rings. This is insanity. And this is literally like 500 feet from the parking lot. So we got so much more to do, so much more hiking to get onto. Traversing the rivers. Oh, our first anti-sheep passing. The reason they set these up is so that the sheep on this side can't traverse to this side because of the holes and the slats in the wood. And that's why you keep your livestock in the fencing area. Quiraing. Incredible. Man, really good hike. Definitely a bit difficult. I would really encourage people to come and try this, but make sure you're wearing proper footwear and proper gear for wherever the mountain might throw at you, because there's rain, there's wind, it gets hot, so you got to be able to take layers off, put them on. But look at this. Super unreal. So let me tell you, getting down is a lot harder than getting up. This is definitely something else. Tons of water, and there's no official path or trail marker, so it's kind of go as you please. So I already fell once, and I fell again. Second time is the charm. Mia went down once, so that's about a hike. Alrighty folks, so that is a wrap for the Quiraing hike. Really wonderful hike. Make sure you have shoes that you don't mind getting muddy and gear you don't mind getting dirty, because especially if you're here during the summer, because the water is definitely coming down for the top of the trail. If you can see from here, I can zoom in and show you some people. It's not clear that that's a trail, especially in the morning. There weren't as many people coming down. So you can do the hike in reverse. But I will let you know that it is still very muddy, and there's no trail markers on the entire hike, so just be mindful of that. It took us about 1 hour and 27 seconds, which is quicker than the all trails time, 1 hour and 28 minutes. But you know, I would give yourself a little bit extra time, because we were a little bit worried about the time on the meter. We had it set for 3 hours. You know, I definitely would have added a bit more time in hindsight, because there was a bit of a peninsula that we wanted to go on that we missed because we wanted to make it back before our time went up on the meter. So just some food for thought if you are planning to do the Quiraing hike. On the hike, I fell twice, Mia fell once. So again, that just shows you how slippery it is. We're gonna cook some food now and get into some lunch. All right, folks, so we have pulled off on the side of the road after the hike, and we started to do some roadside cooking. It's a bit less windy here. It's not as picturesque. It's not as beautiful, but that's really how it be when you're doing van life. And if you've watched any of my other videos and saw the videos where I went across the country, that's exactly how it was back in the US. So we're having some rice, some veggies, and that's gonna be lunch. So doing some prep, and then I'll show you the finished product. Ladies and gentlemen, the final product is done. Mia has flexed the meal. Here we are. Look at it in all its glory, with Nando sauce, soy sauce, some type of seasoning that I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
Oh no, this is not the package.
This is not the package.
You should not.
This is a multivitamin. I stand corrected. But yeah, looks super good. About to have some lunch, and then let's see what we get into. What is poppin', folks? So, hike number 2 of the day, and we are here at Old Man of Storr. So, starting a bit late, setting it up. Don't think we're gonna do the whole hike today, but I'm excited to get to the side and hopefully snap a few photos. But this one is much different than the Quiraing hike. Very well groomed pathway. Seems to have a lot more traffic. So it seems like we'll get through this one a bit quicker, with a little less, I think, rivers and streams and So as we've been climbing, I'm not sure if this is intentional or if this is, you know, natural. It seems like everything has been cut. I don't know, maybe due to a blight, maybe because the trees don't fare well in these conditions. Not totally sure, but this whole hillside is just cut down trees and debris. It might be due to the fact that they're trying to do a lot of repopulating of the original trees here in Scotland. So I wonder if they cut these because they were invasives or from not from the country. But I'll have to see if I can find out what's really happening with all of these. Well, folks, we have made it to the top of the Old Man of Storr. Gotta say, sight to behold. Really glad we came up here. Definitely got an extra add-on with this beautiful cliff view as well. So I'm gonna start heading back down. These views in Scotland do not get old. All right, picking our way down through the stones. Jeez Louise. Gotta say, this is a little treacherous because some of these stones aren't held in all the way by the moss and by the grass, so definitely gotta be mindful of your step. Check out this rainbow on the way down. Shoo! Hey, that's the way to end a hike. What's up, folks? So it's a little bit later on and we are now in Portree. We are hanging in the free parking lot and we are making some spring rolls or summer rolls. So got the veggie sauteing, we have some of the leftovers from earlier, and we're gonna put them in these. If you haven't ever had these are for summer rolls, as some people call it, and some people fry them and make spring rolls. But these are rice wraps, and you wet them and then you can wrap anything you want into it. So it's a great way to kind of combine leftovers. Some of the more traditional ways, just like having shrimp or pork or beef or something and putting in it. But we're gonna do leftovers and some of our veggies. So that's the plan for dinner tonight. I'll show you the product at the end. All right, folks, here's the finished product. Mine do not look pretty, but they taste great. Mia's, on the other hand, look pretty and taste great. That's dinner for tonight, and then we'll see what we get into tomorrow.